Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday night again. I swear this week really went by fast. And we've got in the chat, we've got Woodchucker Caleb. And we've got Rebecca Touched by Yarn and Kelly. That's Rebel at Heart. We got Old Man King. That's Peter. And Joe Jacobson. And MT Homestead. They were on just before me. Glad to see that she's doing better, and because she missed last week but glad to see her back on her live tonight with Mike. We got Leanne Gunther in the house, and there's Shade Tree Cook. That's James Hall. There's Bill from My Alaska. And while the others come in, we'll start talking about some stuff. The chat is the link is at the top of the chat. Yeah, I like these hats too. I got a red one too. I almost wore it tonight, but I said, well, Christmas is next week, closer to next week. So I'll start wearing stuff like that next week. I did put Christmas lights on my thumbnail. There's Chris, my buddy. Adventure Awaits is in here, and there's Plywood. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate that. So we got 13 people in the house. So wait just a little bit to tell that story. Not that it's a big deal story, but Dexter doesn't care. So we did start. There's Johnny Lathes-Craft and Bailey Woodworks. It's Chris. I was in his live earlier today. I'm starting to get back into people's lives, people. I'm trying. Things are starting to look a little bit normal around here, and started working on the house again, on the interior. It was sanding trim in the bedroom. So maybe I can get a video out on that soon, because I have some backlog of that room, and I've never put any video out on that room. So we'll get started on that. Let's see, anybody else come in here? And so that's good. And we got some snow that's been sticking. This is the same snow we had last week, and it's still here. It has been cold enough to keep it. I thought it was going to melt up some today, but maybe in a couple of days. Chris will probably tell me in the chat when it's going to thaw out. I think he gets just a tiny bit more snow than I do. He's about an hour and a half west of me along the lake. I think he gets more lake effect than I do. We're on the underbelly of it, and it kind of curves up. We just kind of get a different wind pattern around us, where he can get hit sometimes pretty good. So I told you I was getting my stuff together to start opening it up, like my drill press for one, and accessories that go to my lathe. And the thing of it is, I got my grinder, and then I couldn't for the life of me find the jigs that go with the grinder so that I can sharpen my wood turning tools. For 2 weeks I looked for that sucker, and I bypassed it 500 times because I thought my lathe had three boxes. And kind of find out one of those boxes was actually what I was looking for. And I swore up and down in my brain that that was the lathe box, related box. White Rock's in here. Do we got Tara or do we have Jason? But it's Tara. Okay. Well, I'll take it. Either one of you or both. Let's see what else is going on. So yeah, we're starting to get into the swing of things, getting back into a regular. Oh, here's a picture of the tools I was looking for in way bigger a box than I was even thinking it was in. So that's why I thought it was the lathe extension. Let's see. You got anybody else in here? Who's coming up on panel tonight? There's Paleto Creations. Thanks for coming in. And did I miss anybody? Debbie Dratch is in here. Good evening. Friends. Man, Dexter doesn't put up with any of this cold. He's in somebody's, he really, I've never seen a dog get off your lap that you've been on the couch all day long, or, in the evening is what I'm saying. And he's in your lap, and then he gets one little tiny clue that you're going to get up and maybe go to bed, and he flies. He does a happy dance that he's going to get to go to bed after sleeping all day. Send Dexter up here. It's only 12 degrees. Yeah, he'd be in. He wouldn't just be in your lap. He would be under you. Hey there, how you doing?
Hey, everybody.
What you got going on?
Well, not much. I heard you say that things are looking normal around your place.
They're starting to. My mom's still on the weak side, but she's getting up and doing the things. She gets up and does little things here and there, so she's starting to feel normal and having good days.
So, have you covered up the mirrors? Is that what's going on? Things are looking normal at your place?
Ha ha.
All right. So I've been out of town a lot the last week or so.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Right after Thanksgiving, I went down to Arizona and spent some time at my sister's and saw her son, my nephew, get married. And then last week I went down to the Dallas-Fort Worth area for the Big 12 championship game in football. And fortunately, my BYU Cougars did really well in the first quarter. They were up 7-0. And unfortunately, there were 3 more quarters to play. They did not do so well in the remainder of the game. But now I'm back and able to do some film some stuff and edit some stuff. And seems like forever ago since I've put anything out.
It's been even more forever for me. I don't even think I've put a short out in the last 3 weeks. 2 weeks, I think. Sal's Camper Life is in here. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, I think I made some shorts. Posted some shorts while I was down at my sister's in Arizona, just pulling them from a previous live video that I'd done.
Have a good night, White Rock Tara. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Yeah. Oh. So my back has been kind of messed up for the last few weeks, and I did get a chiropractor appointment 2 weeks ago. I got it because I was a new patient to this office. She says, well, new patients, we don't have any scheduled until any openings until 2 weeks from now. And it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day. And I almost thought, man, it's going to go away and I don't have to go. Mm-hmm. And then today, sure enough, I got up and got started and something tweaked and put it right back in the situation.
Yeah, My Alaska says look up Dr. Alex Tubio on YouTube for chiropractor. I'm not sure if he'll be able to manipulate your back very much from his YouTube videos, but maybe there's some information that would be of use to you in treating it in between chiropractor visits.
I'm really good about being able to crack my own back. I mean, I really, for some reason, just have the feel for it. And even my sciatic, when it goes out, I know how to pop that sucker, and then I'm good to go again. Mm-hmm. But there are times where it gets so stiff that I can't even do it. And that's the way it's been the last couple of weeks.
So is it hurting quite a bit?
Right now, surprisingly not. I guess it's not bothering me right now. Now that you said something.
Just calming influence.
What?
I just have this calming influence.
That's it.
Let's see. Did you already mention Johnny in the chat?
Yeah. He said, hey. I didn't say that, though. I just said, hi, Johnny.
Now, which Johnny were you saying hi to?
Well, there's both Johnnies in here. I said hi to Johnny's Lathe Crafts up in the beginning when he came in. And let's see, I didn't actually say hi to Bill, I don't think. So hi, Bill. Looks like you guys got to go see what he's doing on his channel because he's looking to sell his place. See what he's doing about that. Alaska? Bill?
Oh, yeah.
Bill of My Alaska.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
How's your wife doing?
How would you expect me to know that?
Her telling you?
She's been doing really well. So, she got her transplant back in early August, the kidney transplant, and she hasn't had any signs of rejection. She's, her kidney function has been normal, and she's been back home now for at least 2 or 3 months, right? So I think it was around 2 months. Well, let's see, it was early October when she got home. So just over 2 months now. And she's doing well. She has her good days and her bad days, but as far as the kidneys are concerned, everything seems to be doing pretty well. I think her bad days are mostly when she wakes up and sees me next to her. So it's understandable. And Plywood is correct. I didn't see Woodchucker in Arizona. I think he was on the other side of the Phoenix metro area from where I was at. So my sister's in Mesa, and I unfortunately did not make a special effort to go and see Caleb. I'll have to get that on the list next time I'm there. How's New York these days?
Snowy.
Really?
Well, it's not really a lot. I mean, we only got it's under 6 inches. Maybe 4, maybe 5.
And Plywood asked if I saw Mike is making stuff while I was in Texas. And no, I did not, because I was in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and not in Lubbock. Let's see. So lucky for me, when I flew down to Phoenix, that's when we got a little bit of snow here in Idaho. I came back for a day before going down to Texas, and it was beautiful. And now that I'm back, it's in the 50s, highs in the 50s and lows in the 40s, and maybe dipping into the 30s a little bit, but really quite nice here.
Yeah, it's going to be hovering just over. I think next week it's going to be just a little over I So maybe with the ground's not frozen, so maybe it'll melt away. I don't mind it as long. I just rather have ground with no snow on it.
Yeah,
I don't really care how cold it is.
My high school English teacher used to talk about the difference between good snow or smart snow and dumb snow. Yeah. It's like the smart snow falls in the mountains where the skiers and the snowpack can be benefited. And the dumb snow fall on the roadways, causing ice and accidents and terrible driving conditions. And so I've kind of always kept that with me, the distinction between dumb snow and smart snow.
Anything anybody's saying in here? Nobody's saying nothing.
Yeah, plywood. I'm now that I'm remembering. He asked about me seeing Mike is making stuff in Texas, and I actually was planning to go to Lubbock earlier this year when BYU was playing Texas Tech, but that kind of fell through because I had scheduled my flight to arrive early Saturday morning, and then they scheduled the game for Saturday morning at 11 a.m. And so I was going to miss the first half probably. But it worked out pretty well because we got blown out in that game too. So probably just as well that I didn't go.
Yay.
No. So do you have any projects planned for this coming week?
What's that?
Any projects planned for this coming week or so?
Well, I would like to open now that I've got my tools and found them. I'd like to open those up and get started. I debated whether I'm going to do a review video or just have a live where I open an item each time.
Yeah, I can see benefits
and doing it with the horizontal. Wait a minute. No, the vertical.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Killian's in here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know that review videos are really necessarily that valuable. I mean, they can be, but they're not the one. They're not really. They don't really bring in the people that are going to watch. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really done any review videos. I've certainly watched review videos for things that I'm interested in or considering purchasing. And the review videos that I'm most thankful for, I guess, are ones that are more than just an unboxing, more than just here's what it says on the sales page, and here's the marketing materials. Like, does it work, right? Does it hold up? Those are the review videos that I like the best. I think I've talked about him before here, but there's Project Farm. I know probably lots of people in the chat are familiar with that YouTube channel, but he does some pretty extensive reviews of and kind of competitions, basically, or taking lots of different products and comparing them. So it's not just a fluff piece. It's puts it to real world testing. So I like his channel for that kind of thing. But yeah, if it's just a unboxing, I'm not usually that interested in unboxing. I can see what comes in the box. without having to watch the video. But I think some people really love them. So Troy did a TIG welder unboxing today.
Yes, he did. Okay, I'd chat more since surgery today, but head is fuzzy and hard to type with my
non-dominant
hand.
Yeah.
So you had your surgery today, huh? Wait a minute. Since surgery today, yes. Well, I hope your recovery is speedy, and I'll be praying for you, James.
Amen.
Petite Jean River Homestead is in here too. That's Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Best review video is opening the box, then over time using the product, finally giving an honest opinion. Yeah, well, the last review I did was on my router, my DeWalt router I bought. And I did a quick unboxing, showed what was in it, and then like a year later, I just took all the clips from my videos that I used it in, and then told a little bit about each time I used it and why I liked it.
Mm-hmm. Is it a compact trim router or is it a larger router? Which model is it?
It's not the large one. It's just the little corded one,
mm-hmm.
The handheld. Now,
okay.
I don't know if it's considered a palm. No, because you could. It's got a 1/4 inch drive on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so it's not a big.
Yeah, that's probably the compact trim router or palm router. I use those terms interchangeably. Maybe I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, I honestly don't even know what it is. To tell you the truth, I haven't looked at it. Wow. I was looking at the video footage of when I last worked on that bedroom, and it was February. And a lot's happened since February. Grapes and working on the farm, and we also had my house sided and my parents' house sided, and we had wait a minute, was that last year or was it this year? I didn't go through a winter with my house yet. This is the first winter with my house, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, and concrete was done around the house. Then my mom got sick. We just have been away from working on the house all this time.
Yeah. Todd is in the house. He's eating some dinner.
Todd, I'm sure you've probably seen these, out and about in YouTube land. Have you ever worked with one? Or do you just grind it the old-fashioned way with your wood-turning tools?
And apparently Rainey's just put out a new video. I was watching a live of them a little bit earlier today.
Yeah, I didn't start watching lives early enough for that.
Shame on you. Shame on you, Brian.
Darn. How dare I have things to do?
Yeah, probably stuff I should have been doing instead, but Todd has a different style.
You have a different style? Or what kind of grinder do you use? Do you use a regular bench top or is there another way? No. I haven't. That for this lathe project that I did it with the wood turning tools, the sharpness that came out of the factory right out of the box. So I've never sharpened one yet.
Do you have a video on that piece?
This one? Yeah. It's the only wood turning video I have.
Okay, I think I did see it then.
You probably did.
Yeah, has it been a fair amount of time ago?
Yeah, since like
months.
months, like at the
Okay.
beginning, like in this early spring, I think.
Okay.
Spring.
Yeah. Apparently the rainy video you're talking about is alive or was alive. So, okay, that makes sense. It's to, like, all right, I saw that. They were doing using a router freehand and carving the image of a cow basically on a piece of wood. So pretty impressive, really. I've done a little bit of freehand router use and usually just like carving names into the wood. But theirs is a lot more detailed and cool looking than mine. And so Todd says he has the Rikon 8-inch low speed with Wolverine system.
I don't know if that's actually the Wolverine system, but isn't that what Wolverine looks like? Is very similar to this, Todd. That's what I got. I got that, and I got these. These work; they coincide with each other.
He says yes.
So I haven't even taken them out of the box yet.
I
found it today. I looked over there for the 500th time. I looked in that pile. I says, "Am I sure that this box or one of these boxes has to be something other than what I think it is?" And sure enough, there it goes. I found it.
Hello, Christine.
Mrs. Dome Farms is in here. Good evening. Yeah, I like it too.
And I'm actually going to need to cut out, and it has absolutely nothing to do with Christine being here.
Christine.
But
well, you're going to have to send your husband up here then.
You're going to have to send who?
Her husband up here.
Oh, yeah, she should, if she dares. But I need to take off. Got some responsibilities at home. So good to see you. Hello, everyone in chat, and goodbye, everyone. Have a great night.
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, no problem. Take care.
Always nice to see you. Bye now. So, what is your opinion of this, Todd? The Wolverine set? I'd actually like to talk to you about that when you get a chance, or if you want to pop up on the computer, because that's what I'm going to be looking at tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm all by myself again. What else is going on? Yeah, I gotta open that up and get it going. The thing of it is, I would like to just open those things up, forget about doing reviews on them, and get started on the projects I want to work on. But the thing of it is, why are you sorry? What happened? What did you do, Christine? You don't want to pass up on the opportunity to do a review, or at least I feel like I feel guilty if I don't do it to myself on something that I've got. So, how you doing?
Hold on. There we go. Hey.
Hey, it's a brand new day.
Yeah, Christine ran royal.
He runned off.
He ran off. So how are you doing, Brian?
He runned off.
He ran off. So how are you doing, Brian? Good.
I don't know, I don't know what I did. I think I did pop my back actually when I was getting ready to get on this live, and I think that's why it's feeling better now. But man, this morning I woke up out of bed and it was stiff.
Got a bad back.
Bite me. Christine.
Yeah, because I said she ran off early. Hey, Bobby.
If it is something you will actually use, I think you should do an honest review. Yes. Yeah, if it is, I for some reason have this, and it's hard to do. It's almost impossible to do everything chronologically all the time. But I'm a little, what is the word for it without saying? I could be pretty stubborn about trying to keep things chronological. Like I won't put out video about the outside of the house until I figure out how to get that footage that's missing, because I want to start with the part that's missing. And I don't want to start with what I have, and with my luck find the footage right after that and be like, now I have to backtrack, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I killed the video that I put out today.
You killed it?
Yep.
After I watched it?
Yep. You're going to have to watch it again.
No.
It'll be different. It'll be different this time, though. So,
yeah. He'll change.
I killed it. I watched how it was performing after the first like 3 or 4 hours and decided it wasn't performing. So I just killed it. I've already 3/4 of the way re-edited it now, and we'll see how it does the next time. So,
isn't that weird? Because I put out a short, my shorts usually get about 1,000, at least 1,000. And then I can't go up to 4 or 5 or 6. But this one couldn't even break 100, this last one I put out.
Yeah, it's really weird right now. So,
Christine says, open the box, start using it, and then say,
if it's great or sucks.
It sucks. I just had another 10K view. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome, Bill.
Yeah, that's cool, Bill.
Okay, one of the weeks that you were not here, Johnny, I was trying to reiterate something you said. You said you had found your niche. It wasn't niche. What word were you using when you said in the YouTube communities and all that stuff? You found your home. Your what?
I don't know what you're talking about. You said I found.
Because your channel is doing well, you said you found your
folks. I guess. I don't know.
No, you
people who like watching stuff I put out. Niche.
Okay.
Yeah, there's I found my planet. I found my
planet.
Galaxy.
That's what it was. I
found my little.
You look at me like I'm weird because I don't know what word you use, but you use the word. It's planet.
Yeah. I found the little, and that's the way YouTube is. YouTube is like you have the entire galaxy out here, okay, or whatever, universe, whatever you want to call it. But there are clusters of systems in that, and if you can get your videos into that right system, then they will be viewed. If they're not, if they get over here where they're not supposed to be, then they really won't be viewed. And that's the problem with my channel, because I put out so many different things that I have to have more than one galaxy because everybody won't watch everything. So, or system, I guess you'd call it.
I know there's a planet out there for me, but I must be sitting under a rock.
I've got racing folks, and I've got auction folks, and I've got some cow folks, and then the hunting folks. So it's really tough right now. But hey, Sal, sorry to see you're leaving.
Have a good night, Sal.
Yeah, bring out another thing. There you go, Bobby. Right. That's what BOAT stands for. BOAT. Bust out another 1,000. I had somebody in there say it's a really interesting way they put it. They said it's a hole. A boat is a hole in the water you keep throwing money in. You're trying to fill this hole in the water up with money. Hey, Troy, there's Bar Run Forge.
Jeff Killian says Christmas season has everyone running in different directions. We are all out of our routine.
Christy's still
Howdy. That's Troy. And he put out a review today on his TIG welder that he got.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a sponsor. I think they did. He'll have to tell you. I think they sent it to him so he can do a review.
Then you got James, who watches all of it. Thank you, James. And Christine said the best thing right there, which is I prefer friends with boats. So that way you don't have to buy the boat. You don't have to fuel up the boat. You don't have to do all that stuff, the maintenance of the boat, but you still get to enjoy the boat.
Or for as many times in your life that you have that urge, go rent the situation. Or
You can rent a boat.
You can rent a boat. You can. It's like a pool. It's just like a pool. I mean, unless you have kids that are going to go in the pool all the time, which, I had my nephews and stuff and my niece. And that first year we had it, we used it. It was great. And in fact, the year before that, we had one of those stupid Walmart pools. And they used it like crazy. We were always going in it. So I thought, well, this proves to me that we can use a pool. And so we went and got this big 33-foot pool round, and they used it for the first part of the first year, and everybody moved away or went off. How kids get when they get in their senior year. Well, I don't have time for that. I gotta go do this. I gotta go do that. And that pool, after that, sat there, and the only one who got in it was me, and the only time that is when I was cleaning it. So, and now we use it for water supply, which is the longest living pool liner I have ever heard of. 20 years? 20 years. It has the
20-year-old pool liner. I'll buy a couple of tanks of gas for a friend's boat. Anyone have a boat that they can take me fishing this summer? Christine says. Hi, Heather.
Hey, go hang out with MT Homestead. They got a boat they never use.
they never use it.
You go clean it up and stuff, and they'll take you out on it. Well, I'm not saying it's dirty or anything, but it's been sitting in the garage for a long time, so it's got to at least have some dust on it. Yes, they got it covered.
With MT Homestead about a boat. That means driving. We'd have to drive all the way down there, and then we'd have to bring it all the way back up here, James. And we, because we like clear lakes. Just saying. So we'd have to bring it all the way back up here, and yeah, they're too far in that red clay. Yeah, Christine says they're too far down there in the red clay country.
Troy's on the phone, everybody. Don't be expecting any comments right now.
I have a boat in California I may never see again. It is a 4-cylinder, 4-stroke overhead cam home light, 55 horse.
See, it's already out of your face.
Wow.
You don't have to worry about it anymore.
How's Dexter doing back there, by the way? Yeah, doing the same thing I always see Dexter doing.
You know, that's really just a stuffed dog that I put there every week.
Oh, he's a sweetie. He can hardly wait. He can hardly wait to get back out here to Gillen Farms. I know he can. He's like,
I know.
man, there's a rabbit or something out
He
there.
remembers people. So, I mean, like when Troy came to visit, Troy and his wife, Michelle, came to visit, he was all over him. He remembered him. So he's going to remember you guys.
Yeah, I thought Dexter was my friend, but apparently he'll go to anybody's lap.
Oh, but he appreciates who he's in with.
Whatever. I
Who he's
spend
with.
my days with him. He'll let him sit in my office. But
Yeah, she let him work with her.
yeah, I'm not special.
You're a government worker, aren't you, Dexter?
he was a federal worker there for a little while.
Yeah, Johnny, and don't be knocking on the frickin' door when Dexter's in the office.
Yeah. He's checking he's checking at the door. Yeah, stuffed with food. Who's stuffed with food?
Michelle says hello to Dexter and you. Oh, and me. Dexter's always first. Everybody loves Dexter more than me.
Yeah, look at him yawning back there. He's like, man, I'm wore out. I've been working. I'm just wore out. Dexter stuffed with food. I bet that's what it is.
He did have turkey. My dad got a turkey and he cooked it up, and he had. So he's got tryptophan going on.
Turkey will put you to sleep.
On top of the fact that he sleeps all the time anyway.
Yeah, turkey will put you right to sleep.
Have a
Reason
blessed.
why after Thanksgiving dinner, everybody's sitting around, all bleary-eyed after lunch. My
Christina's saying good night. So good night, Christine.
Troy, Jeff Gillian says, when Troy stops feeding me, I go home. Right. Yeah, Troy has that meetup.
That's it. He doesn't stop feeding you. You get from the time you get there to the time you leave.
Yeah, I hear there's some really good food there at that deal.
Yep.
And,
every night it's something.
Yeah. I need to make some deer chili. So
Deer
deer
Actually,
chili.
I have some meat that I need to stew up before it goes bad.
Right.
I mean, it's in the freezer, but
Well, it can go bad in the freezer too, if it sits there long enough. I need to do something with some beef. We've got a bunch of beef. We had a bunch of our beef our last year. They gave us several roasts. And me and Christine really don't like roast that much. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to get it out and I'm going to grind it and make a ground hamburger out of it. And I think that's what we're going to do with it. It'll make good chili. It'll make good pretty much anything that you use ground beef for.
Heather Landskron's been in here for a while, and I'm sorry I missed you.
I said hello to her.
I must have been blabbling about Dexter or something. Thanks for coming in, Heather.
Yeah, Jeff Killian says it's worth the price they pay for all that great food that Troy has over there at the meetup.
Let's Trade Paint is here too.
Hey, Sean. Moonlight 55 was only made in 1968. Wow.
Yeah, the food is good, and not only that, they even have a great pizza place that everybody loves.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, the best pizza that I've ever had came from a place in South Dakota, in Aberdeen, South Dakota. It was really, really good. I think it's called That's a Pizza. I think that's what the name of the place is called. And, man, it is good. Yeah, it's great seeing you too, Heather.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that I didn't go. I had plans to go see Troy and Michelle at the end of October, but that just didn't happen. And now it's winter, and now it really ain't gonna happen until spring.
It ain't winter yet, still fall.
It's snow on the ground.
There's snow on the ground there.
Yeah,
Ah, well,
I'm sure he's got snow on the ground still.
no, we don't have anything.
Not you, Troy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. We have. I think the wind blew like 100 mile an hour today. I mean, it ripped today. I think it was that same wind that they said was coming through Colorado that actually was blowing over 100 miles an hour. I think it hit Oklahoma today, and we had wind. I don't know. I'd say we had at least 40 mile an hour gust. Maybe close to 50 at times. It seemed like out here.
Yeah, roast is not my favorite. Or what is it? Beef roast? It seems like I have to sit there and chew on it for 5 days.
Roast beef, not if it's done right.
I remember all I remember is when I was a kid, probably about 7 years old or something. Somebody made roast beef, and I sat there and chewed on one piece for what felt like an hour because I was afraid to swallow it until I could chew it down.
I remember our grandson Eli, whenever he was a baby, he got a little piece of steak, and he was chewing on that. And when he went to bed that night, we saw he had something in his mouth. And I'm talking hours later, hours after he started eating that, and he still had a wad of steak in his mouth that he was still chewing on. And he was, like I said, he was afraid to spit it out or do anything with it. So we just got it out and got rid of it.
It became a chewing gum.
In fact, it was so bad. We felt so bad for him. We were like, holy cow, he's been chewing this meat for
I had
6 hours.
No flavor in it by then.
Stringy. Yeah.
I've had some really tough roast beef in my life, and yeah, every time I think of eating it, I think of how you have to chew it forever.
Yeah, that's the reason we're going to grind. You know, they make a lot of that roast out of the muscle groups, you know, and the muscle groups are tough. So that's the reason why, you know, they make roast out of it. You put it in the crock pot, you let it cook for a long, long, long time, and then it softens up and stuff like that. The only thing is, a lot of times roast will go dry, even though it's sitting in liquid. It'll still be kind of dry, and so you've got to cook a long time or do what I'm going to do, which is grind it up. So,
how is that drywall coming along, Troy?
Drywall, man, that's a dirty word.
I have this bedroom that I'm working on. I have one seam from ceiling to floor. It's the only seam I have in the whole room.
Yeah, we're next week.
Do that.
Next week, Christine is off, and me and her are going to go out here. We're going to hook the trailer to the truck, and we're going to start throwing stuff on it out of that shop. So I've got a lot of plans for that shop, and we've got to get it to where we can work in it.
All you got to do is ask yourself if an item is serving you any purpose.
Yeah.
If it's not, and you haven't used it in so many years or whatever, get rid of it.
Yeah.
For as much aggravation as it is to have all that stuff and the one or two pieces you might use eventually, just go get them. Just go get those pieces.
Jeff Killian, I like your way of thinking there, buddy. Get a cheap chuck roast, put bacon grease in a cast iron pan, dust the meat with flour, put it on top of fire, cook slow, add onions and potatoes and carrots, season well, simmer all day. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take that recipe right there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a picture of it right now.
Screenshot.
And I'm gonna make that because that sounds awesome. So let me take a picture of what he said here.
Cheap chuck roast.
Heck yeah.
We've got the bacon grease.
Put it in the oven, seals in the juices, low and slow. Right. The faster you try to cook a roast, the worse it is.
I screenshotted it. Maybe my dad will be interested in that if he's not watching.
Yeah, that bacon grease, that ought to be really good on that. We put Tipton onion soup mix in ours. There you go. Man, we're getting all kinds of good recipes of what to do with this roast. We got a lot of roast. I mean, it seemed like they gave us, you know, he was over 1,000 pounds, our steer was, and we got a lot of roast out of him. So
Lipton.
last brisket I smoked came out just like butter. Oh, wow. Todd says that's almost exactly what I do.
Lipton.
Lipton onion soup mix. Lipton. Like the tea.
Well, yeah.
Don't let it cook dry. It will fall apart fork tender. There you go. I'm excited about this now. I think this weekend is supposed to be like super cold here. Well, let me rephrase that. It's going to be like what you guys probably see every day. It's going to be in the, I think they said our wind chills are going to be in the negatives, but our actual temp will be right around freezing, but negative wind chills. So, and yes, Lipton is powder seasoning for soups and stews and roasted.
And onion dip.
Yeah. Powder seasonings for soups and stews and roast. There you go. That would be really good. So we're getting so many good. I mean, you're turning into the cooking channel, Brian.
Oh my gosh! Now I'm gonna have to.
Hey,
stop.
I like your hat, by the way.
I'm gonna have. Thank you. I like it too.
Yeah.
I had when I saw that 3-nail cross, I had to have it.
Yeah. Christine's got a hat. Similar.
This is actually the same model hat that Bill has. His. It's the same. It's the same hat. It's just a different color, and because his has the American flag on there, and it's got
right.
his channel name from before.
Yeah.
So that's why I knew I'd like the hat, because I like the model hat.
Right.
I got a red one too.
Yeah. Christine's got a 3-nail cross hat that she had made.
I think, come to think, I saw that. I saw that, last week?
Yeah, I think so.
That live that you said, yeah, right, you watched it? I did watch it.
Yeah.
I came in the house and I was so tired. I just fell asleep. I crashed in my chair. Of course, it was all Dexter's fault.
Yeah, Dexter will
I
push
slept
you.
through all of Thursday night's lives, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Dexter is a
Bad.
he will put you to sleep. Dexter will get up in your lap and fall asleep, and you don't want to move because you don't want to disturb Dexter. So you just sit there, and you got that little warm, body laying right there on you and everything. And now all you can do is sit back in your recliner. So next thing you know, you're out too. That's pretty cool. I smoked lobster today. Woo! It was in the freezer for 2 years. It was still good.
And
I like lobster. Hey, Todd.
There's the
What's going
Todd.
on, guys?
He's the closer.
Is that what
Oh, man, this hour went by fast.
Oh,
How you doing?
doing good, doing good. Like I said, I had just gotten home from work, and wife had cooked up a bunch of stuff. So we had the fried chicken and a ginger pork. So I was eating and finished that up. Figured I'd come jump in, say hi.
Well, glad you did. So do you find this to be very helpful? This system?
Yeah, that's the Wolverine jig. So that's the Wolverine system. You got the very grind up top there.
I don't
What
even
you
know
really
how I
want
got
is just to
involved in this one. But
that's not really necessary because you can find your bevel. So your gouges came with a bevel, right? So you can align that up to. I don't have anything to. Yeah, I do.
what happens when you get your bevel off?
So you can align your gouge up to your bevel, right? And you can look right down that edge, and if you see light, you know you're too far this way, too far that way, and you can get pretty close. And once you're pretty close, you just take a Sharpie and put a line on there, and then you always go back to it.
Now, I got the Bauer one from the grinder is Bauer, and it is also a variable speed.
Yeah,
it has pretty decent reviews. I know everybody's getting the Rikon, and I could have done that, but it was pretty expensive. I was just wondering if I really wanted to spend that much on it, because it was
it's because the Rikon goes on sale about 4 times a year.
Yeah.
And the price comes down quite a bit.
Am I going to be able to do well enough in the beginning to forego the diamond plate one grinder? What is it?
About the CBN wheels?
Yeah, the ones that look steel, like steel wheels with the diamond.
It's something you'll probably pick up fairly quickly, but it's not necessary.
It's not necessary. The ones that come with the grinders are probably sufficient, at least at first.
Yeah, but with the stone wheels, you're going to have to dress them. So it's going to come with this little
dresser,
little tool that you'll. So as you use your stone wheels, right, you're going to create a gouge down the center, and you'll have to flatten that.
Like a lathe, you're going to flatten it.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a little tool that you use to do it. You'll do it probably once or twice, and you'll probably buy a CBN wheel.
I don't use diamond wheels for wood turning tools. That's what Chris says from Bailey Woodworks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not necessary. So what's going to be most important for you as a newer turner is just having that consistent bevel. So once you get used to it, you know how to approach the wood. You know what to expect from it. If you're always like, this time my bevel angle is 45 degrees, and next time it's 50, and next time it's 40, your tool's never gonna work the same, and you haven't been doing it long enough to really understand what's going on. If that makes sense.
Well, maybe these will come in handy of truing it up every once in a while. Get me back on
put
track.
you back to 50. I think we put Johnny to sleep.
No, he's looking up roast beef.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this scam right now. I was gonna tell you, Sean Kelly, scam. That's a scam.
Why? What's the scam about?
They highlight that I'm friends with them on Facebook, and this thing showed up in my deal from Sean and Kelly, where they do that hashtag highlight thing, where it gets all your folks that are on Facebook or on your contact list. We'll get this same deal, and basically what it is, they got a picture of somebody's got a picture of a tiny house, and they're saying that this one person who won this house didn't respond, so they're going to give it away again. And to be entered in the competition, you have to highlight and send it to all your folks, and then it enters you. And all it is them getting, what they do is they get all of your contacts from when you do the highlight thing. This tiny house competition thing gets all of your contacts, and that's what they're looking for. So yeah, scam. Anybody that ever, if it sounds too good to be true, too good to be true. So there you go. Just saying. Hey, Bailey.
What's going on, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris just sent me a U log. So I gotta think about what I'm gonna turn that into.
A what?
A Yule log.
Yule log.
U. Y-U-W.
You turn into a bow. Bow.
Eh,
It's gonna be a tiny
A
bow.
little bitty bow.
a little bit.
You're welcome, Kelly.
Back to the chisels for a second. I have always had chisels that I beat stuff on and chip stuff off with and everything. I don't think I've ever sharpened a chisel in my life. So these chisels that we've had for 40 years, they're all nicked up, and I use them to chisel stuff off with or chew stuff off with.
Yeah, you is actually a very good bow wood. I mean, the English used it, forever and stuff like that. But I remember Ishi, which was the last Indian of his tribe. There was yew in California. I believe that there was some that grew over in that area.
Mhm.
And so they made yew. His tribe made yew bows. And there were two, Pope and Young learned under Ishi bow making and hunting with bow and arrow and stuff like that. So it was pretty sad when he died. There's a book about him out there. I believe it's called Hunting with the Bow and Arrow, and it's all about Ishi, and it's written by Pope and Young. So, but that's we don't have any yew over here. We have bodark, and I've made many bows out of bodark. So,
Yeah, Osage orange.
huh?
Osage.
Yes, and our pond has gone down low enough now that I can those logs that I was telling you, or sections I was telling you guys, I put in there many years ago. They're now I can get to them, so I'm going to pull them out, and whenever Brian comes down, I may send one home with him. Maybe he can make a bow out of it.
There you go.
That'd be cool, Brian. I mean,
Yeah.
You got a draw knife?
I made cornhole boards that I would never use.
Yeah, you might as well make a bow you never use.
What else was it that I was thinking I wanted? I want to make a pipe, smoking pipe, but I'd never smoke with it.
There you go.
I just always thought it was a cool design.
There you go.
Chris says he inherited his dad's chisel set.
Okay, so a Yule log, like you burn a Yule log on the fire for Christmas, are they one and the same? And I've been calling it Yule instead of you.
No.
Okay.
Yule different. A Yule
I
log.
think the full name is Pacific U,
Yeah.
is what it is. Maybe Chris will let us know in the chat there.
A Yule log isn't based on what it's made of. Okay, it's not like yew and Yule are different. Okay, Yule is not a
Festive word.
a type of wood. Okay, or when I say type of wood, I mean like a wood species, I guess you'd want to call it. I don't know, like an oak or a bodark or something like that. Yule is like, how you say it, Somebody in the chat help me out here, all right? Look it up, Google it, and tell us.
It's more of the
no Yule tree.
isn't it the
Let's just put it that way.
ambiance of the log?
There's no Yule tree.
Isn't it an ambiance word more like?
I think that's more like 'tis the season and this, we're gonna
Oh,
put
the log or Yule log,
yeah.
Yule time.
Yeah.
Okay, you keep saying Boldark, and what's the other one the yellow one? Yellowwood?
Bodark is Osage.
That is Bodark. Osage orange.
Same,
Are they
two names, same tree?
Same wood.
Of the same species?
It's the same wood. It's the same tree. Bodark, Osage orange. What's the other one?
Yeah. I can't think of it right now. There's a third term for
For the same
So
tree.
these are just different names that certain people use, like pop and soda.
Well, you can call a horse apple tree. That's
Yeah, I think that might be it.
Osage orange. Huh?
I think that might be it. The horse
Yeah,
apple.
horse apple, Osage orange, and Bodark. And Bodark
It says
is
here, Yule log refers to a distinct tradition of burning a large wooden log during the winter solstice or Christmas season.
yeah, it's when it is, and it's a large
So it's a
searchers
festive log.
wood log, whatever you want.
It's a festive.
So Bodark is spelled BOIS, and then there's a D, and then ARC. So it's Boy d'Arc, or whatever. It's kind of a French deal, but us Okies, we just call it Bodark. See,
Yeah.
And
when
Bailey-
when you get back to civilization, we call it Osage orange.
yeah, you can call it that.
Bailey Woodwork.
Oh, horse apple tree out yonder. They brought that stuff out here in our part of the country because it's not really native to here, but they brought it here in order to make. They planned it to make basically living fences to keep livestock in. It was also real good about holding soil. Way back whenever we had the the Depression and they had the Dust Bowl and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, the root system, they learned that if they planted these around the edges of their fields and stuff like that, it would keep the soil from blowing away. So
That's back when everybody was tilling
It's
like
not-
crazy, and
really native, but it's here now, and we use it. So
Also referred to as buggy exhaust.
buggy exhaust.
Bailey Woodwork says that the chisel set he inherited it from his father, and his father never sharpened them.
Johnny's history
I
lesson.
don't think my dad ever sharpened them either when he was the one who bought them originally. They're pretty chewed up.
Yeah. Well, man, I
Yeah.
hate to do this. I'm gonna have to bail. I have got to re-edit this video. I was in the middle of it, and Roy bailed on you because my wife come up, and so
Now Bailey's gonna bail. Well, you know what? It is 9 after. We went over, and I didn't even realize that. So go over and
Nope.
check out what's going on at Peter's Old Man King Homestead, and I want to thank everybody that came into the chat and my moderators for protecting my channel. And thank you to Johnny and Todd and Palato came in on panel. And we'll see you next week, Wednesday, 9 o'clock Central. Bye for now.
bye, y'all.
Take care.